Welcome into Cardinals Today, presented by Prize Picks. And on today's show, we're looking at Arizona Cardinals rookie minicamp, winners and losers. The rookie minicamp took place May 8th to May 10th, and I got a list for you guys of some rookies that really stood out and impressed, and also a couple Cardinals that are losers as a result of this rookie minicamp. You're not going to want to miss the show, so you're also not going to miss all the Cardinals content coming your way. That's why you should hit that subscribe button, guys. We're so close to 3,000 subscribers. That's pretty awesome for a relatively new channel. We're only 299 subs away from 3K. Help us get there and be part of the first 3,000 subscribers on Cardinals Today by Chat Sports. Would appreciate it if you guys love the Cardinals. If you're a diehard Cardinals fan, I mean, this is the community and channel for you. So subscribe for free, and let's get into our winners and losers list. Today, we start with Carson Beck, who is, guess what, folks, a winner for the Arizona Cardinals. That's right. I'm hearing a lot of good. I saw a lot of good from Carson Beck in rookie minicamp. If you've been watching my videos, you know I'm not a huge fan of Beck's game. But what I saw in rookie minicamp has made me at least more open to the idea. I mean, Beck, one thing I loved was his work ethic and toughness here. I mean, first, this clip is going absolutely viral so far of Beck stepping up in the pocket and then rolling out on the run. You could see it in his face, the determination. Like, he's taking these drills seriously. He is going all out in these drills, and that's going to help you in the long run, is working at it. If you don't have the natural-born talent, which he does still have natural traits, the work ethic is going to get you over the top, and I am impressed with Beck's work ethic so far. Then finishes the play, the drill with the throw on the run, smooth-looking, clean motion, and what's really funny about this clip, what's making it go viral, is everybody is saying they see Joe Burrow in Carson Beck in this exact clip. And so what I did was I looked up a picture of Joe Burrow's throwing motion, and oh my goodness, it is the exact identical of what we saw Beck do in that very drill. Look at this. Seriously, if you need to pause it, if you need to take your own screenshot, look at the arms, the ball, the finger on the top of the arm. Everything's in the exact same spot. And so we won't get crazy and compare Beck to Burrow or anything, but this is a lot of promising signs from Beck in rookie minicamp that we're going to dive into, and this is the first of it. Also the size. I mean, it stands out. 6'4", 220. You know, he does have the traits. Maybe not necessarily the mobility, but he showed some of it in rookie minicamp. And he's got the size. He's experienced. There's definitely things to like about Beck, and you see why the Cardinals loved him. Now, seems like only the Cardinals loved him, so that is troubling. But Mike LaFleur thinks that Beck being in college for a while is a benefit rather than something that hurts him. Well, listen to what he said. It's not like he hasn't had attached tight ends. It's not like he hasn't been in 12 personnel. It's not like he hasn't been under center and done play action, fake, and even take snaps from under center like a lot of guys haven't. So it's just, I would say, the comfortability of playing under center, playing in the gun, playing with different formations, motions, and stuff like that. It's not the end-all, be-all by any means, but definitely if there was a tie, you'd say, yeah, I want the guy that's actually done some of that over the guy that hasn't, and that's where Beck would have the edge over other rookie quarterbacks, and sort of shows you why the Cardinals drafted him as they did over Drew Aller and Garrett Nussmeier. He's not as experienced as Brissett. Obviously, the ideal for the Cardinals is that Jacoby is their quarterback one. They've said that. Sources have confirmed that. And Beck has a lot of development still. LaFleur said, listen, he's getting better. Cadences is something that helps, that he's learning, and he's got to learn our system. He's got to learn a lot to be the starting quarterback of this football team. But promising signs so far for Carson Beck, and so he will hopefully get there. And I think, honestly, it'd be a good idea to see him play before the 2027 class. We got more to talk about regarding Carson Beck and winners and losers for the Arizona Cardinals. But before we do that, let's give a special shout-out to our good friends over at Prize Picks, the place to go if you love daily fantasy sports. Player picks on fire right now with playoff basketball getting going. There's no better place to cash in while you watch sports than with Prize Picks. You guys can follow me on the app and see all my lineups. Username is JoeyOD1. Get my picks before I post them on the show. You can also follow your friends, share lineups with each other, and find celebrity lineups. I got a 2-pick power play for the Game 7 tonight, Cleveland versus Detroit. PrizePicks giving us an awesome deal to get Cade Cunningham as one of your picks for more than half a point. And then all I did was add James Harden more than 13.5 points, and I could double my money, $25 to pay out $52.50. Guys, it's really easy to use the app, and it's a lot of fun. Pick more or less a few player stats and lock in your lineup. And a new user offer, download the PrizePicks app today and use code HMA to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Link is in the comment section and description of today's video, and that is code HMA to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it is good to be right. So I mentioned that Carson Beck has a lot of development still. Beck acknowledged that in a sense, and he says you are just constantly learning through game experiences, practice experiences, meetings. I mean, just talking to guys around the facility, just trying to get all the little breadcrumbs that I can from each and every person. But again, everybody wants to play football, especially at the position of quarterback. And so I want you guys to call in the comment section. Will Carson Beck start in 2026 at any point? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know by getting a letter in the comment section. But I love that quote from Carson Beck. Shows he's just determined, willing to learn. Not only what I said I saw out there on the field, but behind the scenes, it sounds like he's determined to get an opportunity. And I love when you get a hungry guy like that in your locker room. So I am more excited about Beck's personality and what he could potentially be. And if it doesn't work out, it's all good. 2027 class is stacked. Next winner for the Cardinals. This one shouldn't be a surprise because Jeremiyah Love, he looked as good as we all said he was out there in rookie minicamp. I mean, he's going to be such a fun player to watch. He is special. You should all be hyped up to have Jeremiyah Love. I certainly am for this Cardinals team. He looks elusive as ever, running routes, catching passes, a 3-down back as ever. I mean, LaFleur was raving about how Jeremiyah Love literally can be used in all three phases in terms of running the ball, catching the ball, blocking. Like, he's so good. He's a special talent and absolutely should have been the pick for the Cardinals, staying at 3. And Mike LaFleur, funny enough, he talked about this because Rich Eisen asked him, were you worried about trade calls coming in? And Mike LaFleur said, I'll be honest, I was hoping nobody called for the number 3 pick. And I really didn't care what the offer was because of how I feel about that guy that we got. And that is Jeremiyah Love. LaFleur continued to rave about him and his rookie minicamp, saying he's a great character guy. Has somehow both the traits of being confident and humble. I mean, he's such a great person on and off the field. He's super talented. All this coming from LaFleur, but also the naked eye. Says he's a special person and player, but he loves the person that he is the most. And really is. As a smart individual, says he's not going to, use his money all the way right away. He's going to invest it and be quiet off the field and just come to work and ball out. I mean, it's the perfect player. Coaches love him. Everybody will love him. He's that good and that great off the field. Then he said, never say never about Love returning kicks for the Cardinals. Because Jeremiyah Love said he wants to play special teams, and it's very unrealistic, but LaFleur was like, hey, never say never in terms of returns because that guy can make a play anytime he touches the ball. So I want to know, are you guys as pumped as I am to watch Jeremiyah Love play? Let me know how excited you are on a scale of 1 to 100 to watch Jeremiyah Love play in a Cardinals uniform. Scale it in the comment section for me. Type number between 1 and 100 to show how excited you are to watch Love on this team. Well, with winners do come losers, and we got a couple losers to talk about for the Cardinals as a result. Jacoby Brissett's the number 1 loser on this list after what I said about Beck and just the situation that is unfolding with Brissett. It's been added to after rookie minicamp. Here's why. Number 1, if Beck can play, if he can earn an opportunity this season, well, they're not going to give Brissett a raise. Why would the Cardinals do that? It is not in their best interest to pay Brissett for the long term when he is not in their long-term plans. With Jacoby not a part of this organization's future, it might be better to just see what you have in Carson Beck. Even if Beck's not the starter week 1, there's more incentive to see what Beck can do before paying Jacoby for this year, which likely isn't going to be a good year. And the 2027 class is going to come in. It's going to be stacked. I mean, Brissett is a loser in all this because he's not going to get that big raise that he probably wants, even though the Cardinals want to start him. And the Cardinals are also somewhat vocal that they don't want to start Beck right away, which is totally fair. You should probably let him sit a little bit. But it's good that he's experienced in college football anyway. Brissett, on the other hand, who just didn't show up for phase one, he's on the chopping block here. He could be cut. He could be traded. I mean, he's not going to get the money that he's asking for. And honestly, I don't know who he is asking for it. He's a 33-year-old. You're clearly not the starter going forward here. The team was terrible last year. Terrible. They were 1-14 with Jacoby. So frankly, we don't need this drama. If you're going to cause it, Jacoby, goodbye. I'd rather see Minshew and Beck then for this year because we all know what it is. It's a bridge year. If the Cardinals shock the world, I'll be elated. They win some games. But is Jacoby going to be the real difference maker to make that happen? I don't know, to be honest. So I think he's a loser after rookie minicamp's Beck looking pretty good. Also means Trey Benson probably is, right? A little bit of the corresponding theme here. We know Jeremiyah Love is going to be fantastic. I mean, he really was. He really was out there, and he really will be. He's running back one for the Cardinals team. And there's just too many mouths to feed in that running back room now. You got Love. You signed Tyler Algier in free agency to a 2-year deal, by the way. James Conner restructured a contract. Welcome back. I mean, where does Trey Benson fit in all this? He's a young running back who promising, it seemed like, and then he got hurt. Barely saw him play. And so, with how good Jeremiyah Love is and is going to be, and with Tyler Algier on a 2-year deal, they're paying the man, I don't think Benson fits into this mix. I could have put Conner, but I think they love James Conner, and they want him there as a third down back, which, again, Love could literally play that role. But you don't need all those mouths to feed with a player like Jeremiyah Love. And so Benson, what happens to him? He gets traded. Is there a chance he gets cut? Probably not. But a trade partner, if there is one, Cardinals would pull the trigger. At the very least, he's getting a much more reduced role than what would have been if he was healthy all last year. And that, to me, makes him a loser on the list from his perspective. You tell me in the comment section now. Your biggest winners and losers from Rookie Minicamp for the Arizona Cardinals. Comment down below the names you got for me. Prove you know ball in the comments by dropping some names from Cardinals Minicamp. I know the diehard fans are tuned in to everything Arizona Cardinals, and that's why you should subscribe to this channel, because that's what we do here. It's all ball. It's all Arizona Cardinals football. I appreciate you all so much tuning into the show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I got more Cardinals videos coming your guys' way. So appreciate you all. I'll see you soon.